Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you, before you continue, to like, share and subscribe. I've been here for a while now and we just had a look around. There is no one around, so we can get straight into the investigation. But just to let you know, we are at Cobb's engine house. It was used to, I think it was built around about 1831, and it was used to pump water down to the mines. So with its rich history of being here for like many years, it's a grade 2 listed building, and I thought maybe there would be like energies tied to this building, so I thought I'd come here and see if we could get some form of activity. So let's roll with it. I'll see you after the intro. Right, so before we get started, I'm just going to go around the building, run the EMF up and down the walls, and just see whether there's any spikes or anything. So let's get into it. Let's just get the K2 on. Right, let's go. I feel like this bit. There was actually a little blip then, to be fair. Let's just double check. 2 seconds. Let's just double check. Right, just to show you. Power off. Phone is now off. So yeah, we don't want as much to eliminate as much contamination as possible. So now there is no claims that this building has ever had any like paranormal activity or anything. I don't, unless people have seen and just never said. So we've obviously got nothing to go on. So, but just due to how old the building is, I thought let's just give it a go, see if we can get anything. So yeah, gonna go night vision and just have a bit of a call out. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Right then guys, I am going to place I wasn't going to go with any equipment at all to begin with, but just because we've checked to see if there's any spikes, I've turned the phone on flight mode. We'll just see see if I can get that to stand. Yeah, we'll just see whether, you know, it triggers at any point. So yeah, here we go. Just gonna have one quick flash around the torch to see if anyone's hanging around. Right, so I'm gonna face this way so I can keep an eye on the EMF. Right, so my name is Stu. I'm a paranormal investigator. I go to places all over the UK, not America yet. I would love to do that. And I'm here in search of any form of spirit communication. And I'd love to know if you could come forward and make a noise. Any form of noise, any taps, any bangs, any form of communication. I mean, you know, harm. I'd just love to get a glimpse or even a sign that the afterlife is real. I've had a glimpse of it as a child, what I believe that could have been some form of communication, and I'm still searching now. I'd love to hear that it's real, to see that it's real. Could you copy me and bang on this wall? Now, this may be the first time that you've had somebody try and attempt to communicate with you. Now, you don't need to be scared if it is the first time. But I'd love for you to oblige. I'd love to hear your story. Is it possible that you could speak to me? There's a microphone on this device that I'm holding right here where I'm touching. Could you speak into that device for me? Is it possible for you to communicate? Or maybe you could go over to that device over there, the one with the green light. It's said that your energy can affect that device, although there is loads of different things that can trigger it. It's said that you can communicate by touching that device. Could you go and touch it for me, please? Come on, spirit. Give me a sign that you exist. Because so far, in this paranormal journey that I'm having, I haven't been given any form of tangible evidence, anything conclusive, anything that would make me really consider that the afterlife is real. Tell you something, if something did appear in one of these doorways or even in the window over there, or maybe like walking like from up there even though you can't really see, I'd probably jump out of my skin. I did see a flash of light over there, so I don't know whether there's someone walking around, but I can't hear anyone. Come on, spirit. Copy me. Could you copy that sound? Could you bang on the wall? There's actually people coming over, I think. Yeah, there's some people walking across. Yeah, there's like some people like walking across. There's loads, there's someone over there and over there. Just gonna have to wait a moment, so. I mean, that's the nature of like being like around like these public places, trying to do this stuff. It happens every time I go out on my own to do this stuff. There's always someone like flashing the torch or moving around. So. Right, we'll try again. So, it's taken me about an hour and a half walk to get to this place. I'd love to come away from here with some evidence of paranormal activity or of spirit communication. Is it possible for you to say hello into this microphone? Or for you to bang on this wall, copy that? Or could I hear your footsteps? Those are my footsteps, by the way. That's not actually anything. It's so quiet. It's really, really, really quiet over here. Like, I can't believe it. There's I don't know if you can see that behind me there. Let's turn it around. I thought that, to be honest, I thought there's going to be so many people like hanging around over here just due to the fact that there's like all graffiti and stuff. I can't, is it on this one? It's like graffiti and like marks all over the walls and stuff. I don't know if it's picking it up on the camera. So, what I'm going to do, right, spirit, if you are here and you do exist, even though there has been no claims that there's been any form of spirit communication or paranormal activity here, maybe you are a little bit scared of coming forward to communicate. So maybe if I go and stand outside the building and look through the wall, through the window, maybe you're more willing to go and stand next to that K2 meter. Man, it's fucking so bloody dark. Let's have a look through the window. Okay, spirit. I don't know if it's going to pick it up on the camera though. Could you show yourself in front of this camera? Is it possible for you to show yourself? Could you go and affect that green light? Go and stand next to that green light or touch that green light? And let me know there is a presence here. Come on, spirit. I'll go and walk you around the outside of the building because it doesn't seem like anything's going to happen at the moment. So you can see it from outside. I'm surprised the camera's actually picking it up to be there in the dark, like, because the night vision's not usually good outdoors. Like it's usually better indoors. Right, let's go back in. I'm going to get some little like devices out and stuff probably, and then I'll get back to you. Let's just have a look. I'm just going to keep it rolling just in case anything happens or whatever, while I get this stuff out of my bag. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Right guys, I'm back. I have placed a ball. It's not a cat ball. I think everyone knows my opinion on cat balls by now. I dislike them, but it is a ball, but it's got the spikes on it, so it really needs to have like a proper push to push it off. So I'm going to put it in the groove that's on here. So we'll put that down, and I've also got the vibration sensor, so probably I'm guessing the better place to put that is probably over here on the floor. Tighter walkway. Just let it calibrate. Just let it calibrate for a second. Should get a sound. And it should go off. Let's just test it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so any taps or any walking past that vibration sensor will set it off. But I have been doing tests, which I'm going to release a video for how far away you can actually stand, and that's the reason why I'm going to move all the way over here, and I'm going to stamp on the floor and see whether it goes off. So now we know that we're not going to set it off just standing over here, because you do have to really, with significant force, extreme force, when you're far away from it, to get it to go off. You have to bang really, really hard. So okay, so spirit, if you can understand me, or you can see me, or you can communicate with me, this can be our little secret. You can come forward and communicate with me and touch one of the devices. I've got a little ball on the side over here, and also the black box with the green light, and down here it's nothing scary, it's just a device, and if you walk past it, look, I'll show you. If you walk past it or stand by it, let's just put the camera down so you can see, you'll hear it go off, and that gives me indication that you are here. And I've never had, and I'm being deadly honest, apart from the K2, which is really like, the interference you get on that is crazy, I haven't really ever seen anything like go off any of the devices. So I'd love for you to be the star, and for you to set that device off and prove the existence of the spirit world. It would be fantastic if you could set any of these devices off. You might make me believe a little, or even question what's happened. Could you push that ball off the side for me? I keep hearing like whispering, but I don't know if it's like just the wind or something. It's definitely, it's like so quiet though to take enough picked up on camera. It's like I think it's just like the wind and stuff, or maybe like birds and stuff flapping around and moving. Spirit, could you come and touch one of these devices? Could you come and walk into the room and make your presence known? I've watched so many of these shows where people go out and try and communicate. And it's always off camera when something happens. Or you can usually work out how it was done. Usually by another team member, but I am purely alone. I am on my own. So if you could come and walk into this engine house and let me know that you exist. Wouldn't it be cool if like the legs, I've heard like, you know, people say that like they've been to like places that are meant to be haunted and there's no like floor, and they've seen the legs just like walking across the top, like dangling across the top of the building. I think it was Richard Felix, I think, that said that he'd seen it. So I do have a couple of names that are tied to this place, St Horace and St Paul. They're believed to have had ties to the land. They were owners of the land here. There was another name, but I'll put it on top of the screen. I can't remember what it was. Is there anyone here present that used to be a worker here or used to maintain this house? Or maybe somebody that used to walk over here, just over this land, because obviously it's open to the public. Yeah, well, I'm going to be honest. I came over here, and at first, I was absolutely terrified. Like, well, because I was walking up the road, there's lights everywhere, and as soon as you get over here, pure darkness, pitch black, and your eyes play tricks on you, because obviously pareidolia. You'll be looking like through like a window or something like over there, and the trees and the shapes, like you start seeing things and thinking that you're seeing figures. But majority of the time it is just your eyes playing tricks on you. So I am going to do a spirit box, but that'll be in a separate video, because I don't want to put emphasis on the spirit box, because I know it is a controversial topic within the paranormal field. So, right, I'm going to leave the camera here on the floor. I'm going to put it down, and just for a minute while I'm not here, I'm going to see whether I can see whether the spirit wants to walk in front of the camera, so we pick up any noises. So right, we're back in about a minute, guys. Let's see whether we can get any sounds coming across into the room. Is that really blurred? Oh no, it's fine. Alright, I'm just going to stand off camera a sec and see whether we can get any spirits that want to walk into the building that may be put off or scared to communicate and walk into there while I'm in the room. Okay, spirit, I'd love for you to come forward and communicate. I know it might be hard. You might have to build up a lot of energy. You can use the energy in the environment. You can use my energy. But I'd love for you to give me just anything, any sign. Whether it be a tap, a bang, a whistle. Touch one of the devices if you can. That would be perfect. Could you do that for me? There's like rustling over there. I think it's a cat or something fighting. So yeah, that's debunked, guys. Let's just shine the torch, just have a quick look. I think it is just what I say. Yeah, there's no one around, to be fair. It's literally so quiet over here. Spirit, it would be amazing if you could appear in that doorway. Could you come out of the darkness? Just come and say hello. You don't need to fear me. You could call me a friend if you like. If you'd just like to come and say hello. Now this building is Victorian. If there is anyone that's watching that's tied to this building, I love the Victorian era and I love the clothing. I'd love to see you dressed in that clothing. Is it possible? One last time that you could do that for me. Pretty much the usual, guys. Quiet. I hope I'm not being too. I just hope that when I do these videos, I'm not being like too boring, just saying the same things. I know like a lot of people worry about like coming out and investigating, and it's going to be boring because one, I'm on my own, and there's only so much that you can say when you're doing these investigations. So. I must say, like, obviously feelings, I haven't felt anything like at all since I've been here, other than a bit anxious on the way over. It's usually the case though, you come to the places and you just feel so relaxed once you've been here, been in the place for a while. So yeah, I think I'm going to call this one. I've been here for so bloody long. I think I am going to do a separate video with the spirit box in. If you've enjoyed it and you just want to see the honest take of the paranormal, make sure before this video ends that you go down, click like, share it out, subscribe, all that stuff. I don't like begging, but every like and share and subscribe helps. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. I don't think I'm going to get much activity here, but if you like the spirit box, even though I am sceptical, I am going to be doing another video, just 5 minutes, quick spirit box, whether I get anything. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. See you later.